Okay, another big Sunday matchup. Leicester City, Swansea City. Again, another tale of two cities. For one, it's the best of times. The other, it's the blurst of times. Jamie Vardy, we don't know what's going to happen with this. Leicester 5 points ahead. Very tough times for them. You obviously, they're playing the day before Tottenham, so you obviously want to secure a win. What do you see this going, Jamie? Are they going to be firing? Are they going to blow these guys away?
Well, this is the second of the 3 weeks when they're going to be playing before Tottenham, because the next week as well is another Monday night game for Spurs, which I think is suiting Spurs right now until they're within a distance where they can actually catch them, which is when I think Spurs will start to stutter again, which will probably be against Chelsea next week, conveniently, where they do not usually do very well.
We'll see.
Anyway, coming back to this, Vardy definitely dived. He should be banned, and he should be banned for swearing at the ref. Like, if this was Wayne Rooney, people would be going mental about it. Just because it's Vardy and people want to see Leicester win the title, they're like, oh no, don't ban him at all. It wasn't a red card. It was definitely a second yellow. Anyway,
I don't think he deserved the first yellow, though.
It doesn't matter. Don't dive when you're on a yellow card.
Don't get up in the ref's face.
Don't go and shout at the ref.
Don't get in the ref's face.
If you're already booked, he's not intelligent enough. He's an idiot.
Listen, what happened to passion?
He's passionate.
He's not yelling.
He's a little toe rag.
He was playing non-league football 4 years ago, and now he's this close to winning the league. He's allowed to be passionate.
He was racist to someone in a casino probably about 4 months ago.
We've all done that.
We have.
No, we have not. No one here is racist or never.
No, listen, if we were to actually break down the character of professional millionaire footballers,
they're all toe rags.
Absolutely. But we love them.
He's worse. But
is he worse, really? Is he worse than Jack Wilshere?
Probably not, but
Right.
This is Jack Wilshere we're talking about. Anyway, I think Vardy being out means Leonardo Ulloa will start up front. You'll possibly even get Damari Gray or Schlupp on the wing, which means for DFS you're going to get a cheaper player. Because I think Mahrez looks like he's run out of gas almost the last couple of weeks. And I think if they put him in the middle and just put Okazaki on the bench, it will change the team. And it will give them a bit more. I mean, they're 13 games without a loss at home, but they've drawn 2 of the last 4, and those 2 draws have been very, very shaky, I think, especially the West Ham one and the West Brom game where they were behind. Swansea are a similar sort of team to West Brom. They're the similar sort of level. I still don't think they'll have enough here to get anything against, especially after they got battered by Newcastle last week. I think this is going to be really tight, and it's going to be another one of those games where it's going to be less. I think Leicester 1, Swansea 0.
Whoa.
Be back on that
1-0, back on the 1-0s for clean sheets. Edo, what do you think about this?
I very much agree with you. I would maybe see Swansea scoring, but still Leicester City coming away with a 2-1 win, just because, again, they're riding this wave of enthusiasm, and the team is, still playing quite convincingly. Although, yes, they have been just a little bit too shaky, which is why, Tottenham, Chelsea. That's basically what I've got left this season, by the way. It's exactly. Us just crushing their dreams, because the other day I'm on the tube and I read this really sort of humble brag article about how we're better than the Modric Bale team, and it was like, oh, good for you. They didn't win a title, did they? Yeah. So, yes, that's all I've got left. And no, I do think that Leicester City are still superior, and that Swansea are just so inconsistent. What's happening on that bench? It's just, I really don't like how that club's been run of late, because they used to be also high and mighty, but we have a method, and we develop our players, we play this kind of football. In the last year and a half or so, even with Monk, I was never really that convinced, and it's all come to this, really. So I do think Leicester still have more than they do, and I would give them a 2-1 win.
2-1, Tyrone, hit this home. Leicester, are they going to be able to secure a win, just like these guys say?
Yeah, I think at home they should be able to. They should have too much for Swansea. I mean, last week it was 2-2 against West Ham, but West Ham are not a bad team. They're a good team, and they went up there to fight. They didn't lie down at all. They've got their own quest at the moment in terms of securing Europe. Leicester looks so knackered, though. Don't they? Bless them. In fact, I mean, Vardy missing out is sad for us, us dreamers, us romantics that want to see them. I'm a romantic. I want to see Leicester win it. I want to win it as soon as possible. And I'd like to see Jamie Vardy, the unlikely hero, right there, being played by, I don't know, some Hollywood hunk in a movie in the next couple of years. But this has only added to the drama of that. There's a twist. He's going to come back after his 1-2 game ban and be brilliant, I'm sure. But on this day, maybe it's not a bad thing that he's, because of what you said. With Vardy out, there will be a shake-up and hopefully a little bit of fresh energy, coming off the bench or coming off the sidelines and taking over. Mahrez has looked knackered the last 3 weeks. I've spotted it. You know, he's given all he can, and hopefully there could be some kind of resurgence in his form. But my God, yeah, he does look spent. He really does. They should have too much for Swansea. I've been saying 1-0 every Leicester match for the last 6 weeks or so, and I think I've been right most of the time. I'm going to say 1-0 again, but a comfortable 1-0, because I can't see Swansea really challenging them. Sigurdsson obviously is a danger man. I know you're a huge fan of his, but I think they should have too much from him. And you know what? Kasper Schmeichel, man, how good has he been playing? You know, he's been absolutely vital, and it was another good game last week. And the launch out for that counter-attack for that first goal was absolutely superb. He doesn't get enough respect around
His
this
dad's
table.
throw, hasn't he?
He has got his old man's throw, finally. So I think Leicester 1-0, and hopefully let's full steam ahead to the title.
Well, I think that's what everyone's looking for, an exciting race to the title, and a lot of the country cheering on Leicester. Cinderella story. You guys want to make your own picks? Put together your own 11-man team. Go to DraftKings.co.uk. Welcome to the big time.